Good morning. Today is Thursday, February 19th. This is leg day number 2. This is a brand new mesocycle. This is week 1. And so we've got a little bit different programming here for you. For the glutes, we're going to move from the kickback to a hip adduction machine. I've never done this before. We'll see if I like this. I don't know. For the hamstrings, I'm loving the 45-degree back raises. I think that has made my back much more bulletproof, particularly my lower back. That's working well. And I think I've finally gotten the isolation with a smaller range of motion and a very straight lower back figured out. No reason to change that if it's working. Quads, leg extensions. I think those are really effective. I'm going to slow the eccentric down. I'm probably going to lower the weight to the lowest recommended weight with higher reps inside of the RP strength app. I'm liking doing that. I've been doing that this week to be able to get some more reps, to get into the hypertrophy range and get away from like 6 and 5 reps, because that's not really going to be optimal for hypertrophy. We'll follow that immediately with the leg press machine. Again, really focused on a rep range that gets me into hypertrophy. I think last week I got 8 at 353. So that feels pretty good. Full range of motion, as far down as I can possibly go with the seat setting. The calves, we'll hit them with the seated calf raises. I am still trying to get over this jet lag. I've learned that it can be as much as a 2-week process in order to be able to fully get past it. I'm more than a week in. I think I'm on the backside. And I'm hoping this subsides over the weekend so that when I get into Monday, leg day number 1 next week, I'm in better shape. One of the things that I added today that I've never done before is a scoop of highly branched cyclic dextrin in water prior to coming in here. And so I've got hopefully some liver glycogen available that'll make me less likely to fade towards the end of this workout. I've also brought another scoop that I'm going to add water to in a shaker bottle that I'll sip during the workout. I never thought this was important. You know, I looked up to guys that did that kind of stuff and thought, you know, maybe one day I'll be on that level. And I think that day has arrived on some level, at least metabolically for me. I realize I don't have a giant physique, but what my body is telling me is that I can't come in here fasted and get the best and train the hardest if I don't have some calories going in. So I can actually feel a difference too this morning. I feel a little bit warmer, like my metabolism has cranked up and it's chewing through that easily digestible, highly branched cyclic dextrin. So see how that goes today. Let's get after it. Because I've never done this before, start at a very low weight, 44 pounds, and feel out the movement, see what this range of motion feels like. So we want that slow eccentric. Doesn't really have to be that heavy. It's about as far as I can go in terms of the range of motion. So at 44 pounds, I feel like we could go up to 55 and get 12 for the first warm-up set. Let's go ahead and do that. First warm-up set here, 55 pounds, 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4. A little bit. 9, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4. That first warm-up set feels like it's dead on the money. I'm not going to go a lot heavier here, at least on the first week, until I've kind of got this figured out. 66 pounds by 8 reps. 8, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Final warm-up set. This is 77 pounds by 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. First working set at 99. Really only looking for 3 reps in reserve. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4. 9, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4. 11, 2, 3, 4. 12, 2, 3, 4. 13, 2, 3, 4. 14, 2, 3, 4. 15, 2, 3, 4. 16, 2, 3, 4. It's a little hard to know where 3 reps in reserve is because I've never done this before, but I definitely feel a ton of engagement in my glutes. And I think this would produce a pump under the right conditions. Second working set, looking to potentially get another 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 3, 4. 6, 2, 3, 4. 7, 2, 3, 4. 8, 2, 3, 4. 9, 2, 3, 4. 10, 2, 3, 4. 11, 2, 3, 4. 12, 2, 3, 4. 13, 2, 3, 4. 14, 2, 3, 4. 15, 2, 3, 4. 16, 2, 3, 4. That amount of work feels just right. It wasn't overwhelming. I was able to maintain control and slow that eccentric down on that 4 count, even on the second set and the last reps. think that's right where I want to be. I don't think it's going to take that much weight lifting with this style of that elongated eccentric phase to build up some really nice glute meat. Just one set of these 45-degree back raises. We'll get 17. And the focus here is to hinge right at the hip. And that's why I have this pad set a little bit lower to give my body some space to hinge like that. And I'm focused on keeping my lower back very straight. And I want all the work to go into the hamstrings and a lot less to go into the erector spinae, which are these vertical muscles that run along the lower back up the spine. 17, 16. See how I'm slowing this down. 15. 14. 13. All I'm thinking about is the hamstrings. 12. 11. I don't feel it in my lower back at all so far. 10. I definitely feel it in my hamstrings. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. There's either 16 or 17. We're going to call it 17. So on the last few reps, I could feel it in my lower back a little tiny bit, but it really did set my hamstrings on fire in the best way. Just goes to show that for like probably 6 or 8 months or whenever I started doing these, really wasn't getting the most out of them for my hamstrings. Now, I do think the way I was doing them before with a much fuller range of motion has done a ton to strengthen my lower back, and that's not a bad thing. But I'm really doing these things for my hamstrings. First warm up set here, I want to talk a little bit about how I have the machine set up. So I'm not sitting straight up on purpose. That backward kind of leaning cant is giving me more focus on the VMO, which is the center muscle, as well as the quads. I've got a pretty deep stretch here, and I think that's okay, at least thus far, because I'm working at a lower weight than like a 2 or 3 rep max, which is good for my knees. And I'm going to focus on trying to get a 3 or a 4 count on the way down, not so much on this first warm up set. This first warm up set, I'm really focused on just getting some heat into the knees and warming things up. Let's see what we got here. 12, 11, kind of working on that cadence. 10, 9, 8. This feels really good. 7, knees are not barking at me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Getting some blood flow going working on building that cadence up where I move up with authority to a maximum extension, just a little squeeze at the top, and then resist the eccentric on the way back down. Second warm up set, 126 pounds, 8 reps. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great muscular engagement, starting to build more blood flow. We're keeping the rest period pretty short because I don't want to lose the heat and the blood flow that I'm building through the warm up. I think that's one of the mistakes that I made back in the day. Just not doing that anymore. Final warm up set here, 169 by 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. That highly branched cyclic dextrin before the workout and intra workout is making a massive difference. It's almost hard to believe that just this liquid that I can drink changes the experience of the energy that I feel and how depleted I feel during the workout. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. 203 by 9. I'm not going to try for any isometric holds with this. I just want to see what this feels like with, like, say, a 3 or a 4 count going down where I'm really resisting the eccentric. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3. It's kind of hard to tell if that was 2 reps in reserve. There were probably 3 reps in reserve with a little bit shorter eccentric phase, which I think is fine. That's the first working set. Final working set here. This is 193 pounds. I'm looking for 7 really good reps. That's it. 7, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That was about as close to perfect as I could possibly get. In this moment, I'm able to completely separate the 5.5 hours of sleep I got from the fueling problem that I had up until this morning. This is crazy. Still working to get the second camera angle here perfected. I've got it up a little bit higher. That's probably going to work better. Looks like it's maybe a little bit better centered. Here, let me make up just a little bit of an adjustment. Maybe that's a little bit better. 335, first working set, and I really want like a 3 count on the way down where I'm really resisting. Let's get it up here. Okay, that's 155. That's why it's going up so easy. Okay. I looked at 335, but I didn't set it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see. That would be a real massive increase of strength if that was 335. Throwing it around. All right. One, two, three, two, two, three, three, two, three, four, two, three, five, two, three, six, two, three, seven, two, three, eight, two, three. Oh, that's about as good as it gets right there. Really pleased with the eccentric control. And I think I almost could have gone a little bit lighter. Got a couple of more reps. But I have kind of a mini pump, which is better than what I normally get. So this is good. We're headed in the right direction here, even if it's not perfect. 299. I think I want to try to get 8, but we're going to feel this out. We want that same elongated eccentric. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3. 8, 2, 3. Now that, I think, is supposed to be how that goes. Wow. Those have to be the cleanest, most beautiful leg presses I've ever done. And I've got a pump to match, even though I'm sleep deprived and my feeling's been like too low and messed up. Man, don't sleep on when you think it's not going to be that great. Wow. So I went into this workout thinking, we're just going to try to get through it. I'm not going to try to be a hero. I don't really have any expectations. And man, this pump is absolutely wild. There's a difference between sleep deprived and improperly fueled. And I think you can see that right there. Just incredible. Going to follow the same playbook as the rest of this workout. I'm only starting with 70 pounds, and I really want to focus on how this feels in elongating this eccentric. 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10, 1, 2, 3, 11, 1, 2, 3, 12, 1, 2, 3. So the most delicious sensation of heat and blood flow entering the calves, not too heavy. I think this is the way it's supposed to be. This is only 110. But let's follow this same recipe up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8. This feels amazing. And I have control and I don't feel like I'm putting my calves at risk. So we're going to go up to like, let's say 135 for the last 4 warm-up reps. 135 by 4. Again, really looking to elongate here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. It almost might have been a little too light, but it's okay. We're sleep deprived. We're not injured. We're not injuring ourselves. Think 180 for the working set instead of 230. 230 is heavy. It's a little dangerous. Puts a lot of stress on my ligaments and tendons. Let's not do that. 180 by whatever is 3 reps in reserve with that form. So this is appropriately heavy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8. So beautiful control. I don't feel like things are close to breaking, and definitely great blood flow into the calves. I think we'll keep 180 for the second working set, but we'll get a little bit of rest here and give things a chance to calm down. I think we'll get about 6. I'm not sure. Let's see. I just want the really good form on the 3 count. Up, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7. Let's get an 8th. 1, 2, 3, 8. There might have been one more in there on each set, but I'm running it a little more conservative because I'm sleep deprived. We're still trying to get this fueling thing figured out. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. I didn't want to go past 90 minutes. We're at 74:30, which is awesome. I feel good. I got an amazing quad pump. Everything felt really productive. And so I feel like I'm in a season of leveling up very quickly in terms of skill and the craft of bodybuilding, and it's awesome. I am in absolute shock of how well that went, given the fact that I've only had 5.5 hours of sleep, like 3 nights in a row. That highly branched cyclic dextrin powder is a complete game changer in terms of fueling. I didn't know anything about this. And I thought, previous to this, oh, it's like, they have a product for everything. And they want you to buy a product for everything. And the difference that that made today is just incredible. I'm coming away from this realizing it's one thing to be sleep deprived, and it is going to impact my recovery, but fueling is a completely different partition and concern. And that's what I learned today. Crazy giga quad pump in circumstances that I would have told you that just wouldn't happen. I'm too tired. I don't feel good. I woke up this morning feeling kind of ill. I'm tired, and having those calories going in and having them quickly absorb and go into liver glycogen stores, it's just a complete game changer. So this is definitely something I'm going to add to the protocol. I'm going to rejigger how I eat in the afternoon to accommodate what is really just 100 calories. It's like 200 calories to do this before and then during the workout. That those 2 scoops of that is 200 calories. It's 50 grams of carbohydrates. I'm just blown away. Every exercise that I did felt productive. I'm not scared to back the weight down to be able to get the 3 or 4 count on the eccentric. But I feel like this is a season, like I said, of really leveling up very quickly. Tomorrow is Big Volume Friday. I'm hoping to get a decent night's sleep. If I could get 7 hours, that would be amazing. Let's see what happens tomorrow. See you guys then.